Hello everyone, my name is Adam Carbaugh and I'm going to discuss organ donation. So you can save countless lives with organ donation, including loved ones. There are people every day that are waiting to receive life-saving organs that could potentially save their life. So I'm a nurse in a surgical ICU and I have been a part of this process for about a year now. I've also seen the impact that receiving organs has made on patients. So during my presentation, I will explain the continued need for organ donation, the myths about organ donation, and how to become an organ donor and how the process works. So there's a continued need for organs. 113,000 people are on the National Organ Waiting List right now. In 2018, 36,528 life-saving transplants were performed, and 20 people die every day just waiting to receive organs. And then every 10 minutes, someone else is added to the National Organ Waiting List. So there's many myths about organ donation, so I'm just going to explain a few of them. So a lot of people think that you're too old to become an organ donor, and that is false. There is no age limit as a requirement factor for organs donation. The only thing that really does matter is having healthy organs upon end of life. So the oldest person in history that was an organ donor was actually 93 years old. Another myth is that if you are sick, the hospital will not try to help you, which, I mean, honestly, that's just completely false. Because, I mean, medical professionals are held to strict standards, and all life-saving measures are always implemented until they are unbeneficial. So there's also a myth that if you are in a coma, they can take your organs. But there's a difference between a coma and brain death. Brain death is when they would take organs. A coma, you still have, you still respond to stimulant and everything like that. So they would not, just because you're in a coma, there's tests they would have to run before they could do that. So here's the process of donation is typically you get in an accident or anything like that, and treatment begins usually in the emergency department. They do meds, IVs, life-saving medications, and then after that, once you're stable, they'll transfer you to an ICU, and then after that, the nurse will assess reflexes and response to stimuli and all that, and they will do a EEG to establish brain death, if there is brain death. Usually brain death, there will be pupils blown, no response to stimuli, and it's confirmed by EEG. Then you'll have stabilization, which is getting your electrolytes in balance and all that. Then you'll be on a ventilator to keep organs perfusing. And then they'll evaluate and find a family or a person that can place your organs with, and then organ removal. So with this being said, you can become an organ donor at United Network. One donor can save the lives of up to 8 patients. So I have explained the need for organs, the myth, debunk some of the myths, and the how to become an organ donor. Now that you're aware of the circumstances, are you going to help save lives? Could your death be meaningful and impact the overall well-being of others? So there's a continued need for organ donation, and you could be the reason a loved one is saved. Thank you.